What up everyone, it's Ray from Simply Create, and in this video I'm going to show you 6 creative, simple, easy ways that you can make your Instagram stories more engaging and more eye-catching. I've wanted to do this video for some time now, but I assumed that most people knew these hints and tips and tricks and hacks, but it's become apparent to me that not everybody does. So what you've got to do is let me know which ones you did or didn't know in the comments below. And whilst you're there, don't forget to help me out and tap on that subscribe button. Also, if while you're watching this video, there's just one thing that helps you out or that you didn't know, hit that like button. And you can do this thing where you tap the bell button and it notifies you when I do videos. That'd be great. You'll be happy that you hit the bell. Anyway, that's the bell. We're just gonna jump straight into Instagram stories. I'm not gonna show you step by step or all the features of stories. If you wanna see a video like that, hit me up in the comments and let me know and I'll make one of those too. A nice step by step, simple guide to using all the features. But for now, these are 6 ways to make your Instagram stories more fun, engaging, and creative. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what you can see on the screen and it'll all be that kind of stuff, and I'll try and speak to you as much as I can. So, first of all, you'll have the default screen, which will basically be the screen that you're used to seeing. Normal is always selected as your default, and that's where you hold it down and you record that way. We don't want that for this. We're gonna put a filter over the top of a picture. So, if you swipe to your left twice, once, twice, you get to type. And it says type and it has the Instagram filter. Now at the very top it says modern. If you tap that a few times, it will take you through the different types of text that you're normally used to. But if you go back to modern, but if in the bottom left hand corner you've got a little dot with a color, if you tap that as well, you get different types of color options. So you can pick any of these as a filter for your picture that we're gonna have in a second. So I'm gonna pick something, let me have a look. I'm gonna go to neon and I'm gonna tap neon twice for like a blue. It's like a faded gradient blue. So next thing you need to do is you need to tap to type. You have to do that first, that's the kind of trick. So if I now type filter, obviously there's that text, but those amount. Just above your keyboard, you've got a camera. Tap the camera and you'll start to see yourself with a blue overlay. Nice, give yourself a little thumbs up. Take the picture by pressing the white dot, and you've got the picture, but you've got the writing still there. Just grab the writing as normal, all the way down to the bottom, put it in the bin, and you've got a blue filter now, but obviously you can pick and choose whichever one you want, whatever one you want. And you can also swipe now left or right to bring up the filters that are built into Instagram that are named after places that might make your picture pop out a little bit more behind the filter. Once you've got that, you can do all the things that you normally do. Add stickers, add text over the top, add text. And obviously you can change the text now as well, so I can have whatever text I want. And there you go, that's option 1, just to start making your Instagram stories look a little bit different. So here we go with number 2. Got my phone again still here, and you'll be able to see me. We're back to the normal screen now, okay? So in the normal screen, we're gonna create something similar to number 1, but this time we're gonna kind of do our own bold filter over the top. So all you need to do is take a picture of yourself by tapping the white dot button. So I'm gonna tap it. And now I've got a picture of me, okay? Once you've got a picture of you, if you go up to the top right hand corner, not where the text one is, but the one in which is your draw function, then you've got 4 different tools at the top, which are like a pen tool, a highlighter, like a magic tool, and a rubber. You want to hit the second one, which is the highlighter. Then you want to pick whichever color you want from the bottom. But you can also pick other colors that are in your stories. So if I want the color that's in the top left, if I hold down in the bottom left hand corner, there's like a pipette, a dropper, or a picker. If you press that and hold that down, it will allow you to then move your, to pick a color from anywhere in the screen. So if I pick, what color, there's no good, yeah, let's pick this color. There we go, pick the color, and you can have that color now as a filter. Or if you don't want that and you want to choose another type of blue, if you hold the blue down, it will bring up a color bar of all the different colors that you can pick from. So you can pick from any of those colors and we're off. So I'm gonna pick a nice orange. And I'll use that. Now, you've picked the highlighter tool. Now, all you want to do with the highlighter tool to create your filter is tap and hold. Tap and hold. Once you tap on the screen and hold it down, make sure you haven't had a little movement. If you have, just press undo. Just tap and hold, and it will put all that color that you've selected all the way through your picture, and there's me still behind. You press done, so it holds it, and then you can pick if you want a filter. Normally black and white is quite good because it makes it pop out a little bit more from behind. So hopefully that's helped you and you didn't know that or any of those or a few of those bits and pieces, so that I could bring you some help and value. And again, we've just made our story a little bit more interesting. And the great thing about that is you can use it with pictures or with video. You can put your own overlay, whatever color you choose. You can change up the colors. You can use your brand colors, and it just makes it a little bit more interesting and engaging and eye-catching for anybody looking at your story. Okay, this next one we're gonna get a little bit more creative now. It's doing similar things that we've done before, but it's adding something slightly different. So this time we're gonna take boomerang. So you need to swipe to your right once. So it has boomerang, and in the middle of the circle, it will change to an infinity sign. We're then gonna change the camera around to face the other way. Getting meta again. Right, and I'm just gonna use this light, but you can actually use anything, any surface, anywhere the sun's shining in, anywhere there's a contrast in different colors, anything like that. And all we're gonna do is I'm gonna go up to the light and I'm gonna shake it really fast at the light whilst holding down that button. Okay, so it looks a bit crazy. It looks like, where's he going with this? We're gonna use the same feature that we used before. So we're gonna hit on the top right hand corner and pull out the pen tool. And at the top, you've got the pen, the highlighter, the magic, and the rubber. We're gonna pick the pen tool, the first one at the top at the left. We're gonna pick the pen black color, and we're gonna press and hold like we did the highlighter, and it's gonna go away, and we're not gonna be able to see what we just did anymore. That's fine. We're then not gonna press done yet. We're gonna go over to the rubber, and we're now gonna just write something, squiggle something. I'm just gonna put hi. So I'm gonna move my thing down a bit. I'm gonna use it as hi. And then as you can see, because we've got the video in the background and the change of lights, we're making it flash and look a little bit animated. You press done and off you go, your story's ready to go. So quite simple, but using a little slightly different technique, and we get another fun and engaging kind of story to show people. Don't forget, you can change the color. I just used black this time, but you can use any color that you like. On to the next one, and again we're using a little bit of skills that we've already learned in the previous few hints and tips, okay? So this time, back to the normal screen, and I want to create a background. I want to just take a plain background. It can be anything you want. You choose, and you might want to play around and take a few different photos. But I'm going to turn my camera around, and just on my desk I've got some white paper. Now if you take a picture of the paper, you can do the filter here, or you can do your filter later. So you can swipe left or right. So let's swipe now and pick one of the filters. I'm gonna go with Melbourne. Then you go up to the top right and pick the pen tool. And remember, you've got 4 options. We want the marker pen, which is the one on the left-hand side. We're gonna make the marker pen as large as we can, but first we're going to change the background. So I'm going to pick a blue. I'm going to pick a darker blue this time by tapping and holding a color. Wait until the colors all appear and then moving your finger. Don't take it off, just move it around. Pick the color you want, tap and hold. It will turn your whole page blue, but the paper will be underneath. And then we're going to change to, once we've made the marker the largest we can by swiping the dial on the left hand side, we're then going to go over to the rubber tool, and now we're just going to tap. And we're going to make circles. Just tap around and make some dots here, there, and everywhere. And once you've done that, you've got a few, and once you like that, you've got it. And again, you can pick your filter, but then again, you can press done and you can type over the top. So look at what I did. Done. And again, you can put a background on it, make it pop out a little bit. Done. Okay, so that's, again, just a way of making something that you might be in a place, you don't want to take pictures, you might not be feeling it that day, but you want to make your stories pop out a little bit more, or you want to make them eye-catching, or you want to use your colors and brand to make them pop out a little bit. That's just one way to do it. So, hope you like that one. Remember, if you didn't know any of these things, hit the like button. This one, we're going to make something from absolutely nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to take a picture, and the reason we're going to take a picture is because we're going to get rid of the picture. But take a picture, your best selfie. Once you've taken a picture, we're going to go back up to the top of the pen tool. We're going to hit the marker. We're going to overlay it with whatever color you choose. Again, I'm going to go with white. I'm going to select the white, press and hold it down so your whole screen, press and hold it down so your whole screen is that color, which is at the minute is white. And now what we're going to press is done. We've done with that for now. Now we're going to go over to your text tool, which is the one we haven't used so much at the moment, but is in the top right hand side. And we're going to press your 1, 2, 3 on your keyboard. Then we're going to press the hash, plus and equals, and we're going to get to the dot. Once we get to the dot, it's just a round circle. We're then going to press, we're going to leave it like that, but we're going to change the color. So I want the dot to be orange. So I'm going to make it pop out from the white background. And I'm going to change, which one am I going to change it to? I'm going to change it to strong. We can change it to any. And then you press done. And I'm going to make that circle as big as I can. And here you see where we're going here. We've just made a nice circle background. And then from here we can go ask whatever we want. How is your day? So it's simple. Done. Put the wire over the top. Done. But with that big circle shape in the middle, and you can play around with the colors, and obviously you can do little dots all around. So if you want to add another dot, you go over to that, you go back over to the 1, 2, 3, you press the hashtag plus equals, you press another dot, and let's say we go on other orange little dots. We go over to that, you might lose it a little bit, so you might want to make it another color. And then you just basically keep doing that. Keep doing that. Done once you know where it is, but I don't, I've lost it. And then you can make them different sides, and you can just keep adding loads and loads of dots. And it can be your story made from nothing. Now we're at the very last one, and this one's a little bit more tricky, but we can have, again, loads of fun with this one. So, opening up your Instagram stories, you should see your lovely face, and it should say normal. We could just take another picture of ourselves for this one, because it doesn't really matter. We can then go over to the pen tool, change the background that we should know how to do now. I'm just going to make it white, so that'll be all good. Press and hold it down as the marker. Right, now from here we're going to go over to the text tool, up in the top right hand corner, and we're going to go to your emojis. So tap your emojis, and we're just going to do a row of smiling faces, okay? Different smiling faces, loads of different smiling faces. We're just going to do the same ones over and over again. There we go. We've got a line of them now. We press. Right, now we press and hold and select all. So you tap on your screen, you hold it until it says select all, so all of them is highlighted like you're gonna copy and paste, which is what we're gonna do. Copy, go to the end, and now we're just gonna keep pasting, okay? Keep pasting, so there's loads, paste, tap and hold down, paste, tap and hold down, paste, tap and hold down, paste. Make loads of them, okay? Loads and loads and loads of them, loads of rows. I would say make a good at least 10 to 15 rows, okay? And once you've got roughly all the ones you need to, I'm doing this long way because you could have highlighted them all, you press done. Right, now we're gonna just make them bigger, and look at that background. Smiley face background, and again, we can add text over the top. And you need to be careful here that you don't keep going back and forward, because it will put the text and the smileys back and forward. So once you've said it, you need to kind of do your text and be done, just because it gets fiddly. You can work around it, but it's just gonna get fiddly. So I'm just gonna write now, did you enjoy this tutorial? Question mark. I'm gonna put a little background on it so it pops out from that. I'm gonna press done, I'm gonna leave it there. Don't wanna play around with it. I'm gonna also add a poll so that I can now go over to here, put my thumbs up, thumbs down, done. Move that to there, and done. You've got a lovely background, you've got that, and you've got obviously people can vote with the emojis as well, which is already good. So I'm hoping you're gonna give me the thumbs up for this tutorial. So I hope this has helped. I hope there's been some hints and tips in there. And remember, if you can, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I'll be back with more. Please, if you want to know anything in particular or you want me to go back over something, leave it in the comments. I will write back to you and help you out and get in touch with you some way to try and support you as much as I can. There are the 6 different ways, hints, tips, tricks, whatever you want to call them, to make your stories a little bit more fun, engaging, and get creative. And they're just the ones for now. When I come up with some more and I can bunch them together, I'll do another video. But don't forget what you need to do. You need to tappy on the subscribe button, the like button, write me a little comment of what you liked and what you didn't like. And don't forget, these are some good ways to make sure that if you're not feeling like you want to take a picture of yourself, they're great for that. And also, if you're a business, the way to start incorporating your brand colors is great for that too. So until next time, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you find it valuable. I'm Audi.